So,
everyone, this is Robin9309, and today we are starting on the Arkham series as part of Batman fans. It's only delayed because of a few things. We are here with Silent Night, the remastered, oh, I did too. I did them with all of them.
nice.
But just because this has like the asylum feel and whatnot, and this is from Arkham Asylum, but we're playing this with not Batgirl, but Arkham Asylum Batman, which I think is misdesigned. It's completely inaccurate. Batman didn't wear blue and gray in Arkham Asylum or City. It's not. It didn't. I don't know if I'm right or people are wrong, or I'm wrong or people are right, but it seems like it's a reverse of the animated Batman. So, Mr. Prince, will you do us the honors of explaining us the plot of Arkham Asylum? Much like the movie podcast guys. I don't think I did that right. Whatever. But you're not going to tell us the plot of Arkham Asylum?
Oh, you want me to?
Yeah, I just said Mr. Prince of Personality.
Oh, sorry. I was distracted. Here's the plot of Arkham Asylum. So, Batman arrests the Joker, takes him to the asylum, but Batman stays around knowing something's up. Joker then breaks free and takes control of the asylum.
With the help of the transferred Blackgate penitentiary inmates due to a fire at the prison.
He manages to let loose almost more than half of the inmates, including many members of Batman's Rogues Gallery, into the asylum, and some even manage to get out into Gotham City. Batman stays in the asylum during this time to round out as many people as he can, while also uncovering why the Joker had done this. It was later revealed that a woman named Dr. Young created a formula
Dr.
called
Penelope Young.
Well, in City they called her Dr. Young.
Well, they did explain a first name, who, funny enough, was actually voiced by Penny Gadget herself, Cree Summer.
Awesome.
Yep.
Wait a minute. My niece Penny created Titan?
Not surprised.
I knew I should have kept better eye on my niece.
The only difference is the hair color.
Unless if it's... will do that.
Well, maybe it could have been the movie version. But let's not bring up that kid.
Right.
Moving on.
So...
And let's give you, if you haven't played the game, well, go play the game, first off.
Spoiler warning.
Second, Titan is an advanced version of Bane's Venom formula. So if you know what Bane, not Venom from Spider-Man, for those people who are obsessed with the Dark Knight trilogy's Bane, that goes like
basically the green stuff that Bane injects himself with.
Pretty much. Which is
or
like...
the yellow stuff, depending on which version it is.
It's mostly green.
It was yellow and green in Batman and Robin.
Yeah. But we don't speak it.
Lighting.
We don't speak of that that dumbass. Because Bane is not stupid.
It was awesome.
Yeah, because it was pretty much just a comic Bane.
Yeah. Anyway,
yep.
Batman travels through the asylum, hunting down the gallons of the Titan formula to destroy it.
Actually,
as well as running into a number of antidote.
Pretty much.
So, Batman creates the antidote. He stops a bunch of his villains. Many of them, one of them was presumed dead.
Until a few games later.
Yeah. So then, he goes to track down the Joker, where Joker has set up a big surprise for Batman. He attempts to use the Titan on Jim Gordon. Batman jumps in the way and almost gets infected with it.
And as the Joker says, "You wasted the antidote on yourself? Now that's funny."
During this time, Joker injected himself with the Titan, but it wasn't a tiny little injection. He overdosed it, turning him into a gigantic, muscular, very
grotesque
Joker
with a goddamn mohawk.
That thing will give you nightmares, honestly.
I was laughing.
You were.
Much like the Clown Prince himself, because this is what he wants. Power.
Yeah, but still, it was kind of creepy.
Oh yes, but that's the fun part about it, because it's, you know, he's enjoying it.
It's true. But still, it was kind of silly, but it was scary at the same time, which is pure Joker.
Yep. And if you thought Joker was already scary enough, think the Joker, if he had the size and strength of the Incredible Hulk, with the
Never say that
bone...
in front of Phil.
Actually, he liked the Titan Joker.
Oh, okay.
The bony fingernails, not fingernails, but fingers of Lady Deathstrike? Yeah, Lady Deathstrike, definitely. And
the popping out bones of like
Doomsday.
Yeah.
Those are a bit more stone-like, aren't they?
Yeah.
Except in BVS. But we don't speak of that ugly troll thing.
Anyway, Batman successfully defeats the Titan-enhanced Joker.
Because he's Batman.
Yeah. Afterwards, he creates more of the cure for the Joker to reverse the effects of the Titan on a number of the
inmates,
as well as the Joker himself. Afterwards, the asylum gains control again, and Batman then goes after Two-Face, who is robbing a bank.
Even though this is not in the game.
True. Then 6 months later.
No, we're forgetting the post credits, and we're just talking about Asylum today.
All right.
Kind of like you know, the. And at the post credits scene, you get either one of three characters that pop up, which I've only had two.
I got Croc.
I always get Croc. I never get... And this Batmobile is just sluggish. You can't do...
My favorite's the Keaton Mobile.
My favorite is the Keaton Mobile too, but I had to use this.
Which one are you driving in?
Well, what do you think? I'm driving in style.
What? You're driving the Keaton Mobile?
No, I wish. But
I can't see what you're driving.
Arkham Asylum Batsuit, Asylum Batmobile.
Alright.
Guess it makes sense. Yep. Yeah, but I never got Scarecrow, even on my playthrough of it on here.
Honestly, they shouldn't have included the Scarecrow one, because...
That makes no sense. Given the story of Night.
Yeah, if they wanted... Like, if they wanted him to be, like, damaged from Croc, and if they wanted to build up his appearance, they should have just had that either be Bane or Croc.
Because Bane makes a lot of sense because of the subplot in City.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised they didn't get Ratcatcher for Asylum. Not even as like a cameo.
Actually, he is in one of the. He does get a bio.
Well, I mean like a physical appearance.
Well, neither did Mad Hatter, and they cut him out.
Well, he later appears in City.
Yeah, but you know what they were gonna do? You know what they were gonna do with him in Asylum?
What?
It was gonna be a whole section just lifted straight from Alice in Wonderland. Taz episode where we first see the Mad Hatter. Whatever, as long as he says, why is a raven like a
hatter?
Yep. But as long as he said, if they could have had him, the first line that Hatter says is, why is a raven like a writing desk, I would have been happy.
I keep forgetting what the reason for that was.
I don't know. I think it might be an Edgar Allan Poe thing, but I don't know if that precedes or if that precedes Edgar Allan Poe, or if it came way after.
Right.
But I was thinking Ravenwood. But I was thinking, no, that's the name of Indiana Jones's wife. Okay, that's the only good thing I liked about Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Is that Indian married and finally married. But geez, what did I do to these kids? They fell in the drink.
Honestly, glad Marion came back, because
who?
The others.
Who came back?
The others. Marion.
Yeah.
Because Lily was incredibly irritating, and Elsa was Nazi.
But I do like a woman with a European accent. Even though I don't actually think she was Austrian to begin with. As in the actress. But for some reason, I don't know why, how on earth, crap, I've lost control of the Batmobile.
Uh-oh.
This thing's like a boat on water, on land. It's not as easy to control as, say, the Affleck or Keaton mobiles. Or as I call it, the Bertmobile. Because it kind of sounds like Batmobile already.
Next time I go to a bowling alley, I should try out the Batman arcade game.
Oh, they have one?
Yeah, there's one. It's a Batmobile arcade.
Yeah, I
game,
know about it.
But I live near a bowling alley that has it. I don't know if they still have it or not, but I've always wanted to try it out.
Yeah.
Just once.
But that's pretty much. But I hate to change the subject, and this is not related to Batman, but it's still kind of related to the Mad Hatter and whatnot. But has anyone here seen or played the game American McGee's Alice?
No, I haven't.
And I just fucked up the car. I hate this Batmobile so much. I only use it for special occasions, this being one of them. Like I said, I swerved out of control that one time. I mean, you guys should see me in like the Keaton and Affleck Batmobiles, or as I call it, the Bertmobile, because you know Bert kind of sounds like Bat. Changing around some letters, but still kind of fits the sound. The Batmobile, Bertmobile. Yeah, I don't know what people.
Crazy, but I kind of wish the Schumacher Batmobiles were in this game.
Then they'd have to put in the Schumacher suits. But let's get out of the car for a little bit. Because I hate that boat on wheels. Let me see the wingspan in this baby.
To the Batmobile! The boat on wheels. All it needs is to be a bit invisible now. It's perfect.
I understood that reference even though I don't watch that show.
That show went bad after the first movie came out.
I wouldn't know. I didn't see the movie. Although,
Oh, it's fantastic.
well, there's only one thing that makes me want to see it.
David Hasselhoff?
No. Even though he's good.
Alec Baldwin?
Alec Baldwin was in that movie?
Yeah, he was.
What did he voice?
He was, he's one of the villains.
Which one would that be?
He was Dennis.
Dennis?
He was the biker guy.
Well, he sure sounds like a menace.
It makes sense if you watch the movie.
You didn't get my joke, did you?
Yeah, Dennis the Menace.
Yeah.
Okay, what is your reason?
Oh, come on, keep guessing.
Let me see.
I think if you look up the cast, you'll think when you see it, you'll be like, oh, that's obvious.
Wait a minute, is it Scarlett Johansson?
Guilty as charged. What can I say? I love the girl.
That's the only movie that's the only movie I like her in.
What? Are you watching the stream?
No, I'm not. I'm watching other stuff.
Oh, somebody's watching. But nobody's commented. Wait a minute. Somebody's
What
watching.
thing?
Looks like somebody's watching.
But in fact, we don't see the messages. Just load in. No one's watching. No, somebody's watching, but nobody's typing. But dude, literally,
nothing to say to us.
Perhaps. But what I was saying is, like when you said that was the only movie you liked her in, I literally hit the brakes on the Batmobile, what? No, it wasn't as good as the first time. But are you sure that is the only movie you've seen in her and that you like?
Pretty much.
Have you seen, Okay, let me ask you a question. Do you like Joseph Gordon-Levitt?
Who?
John Blake.
Never heard of him.
You know, in Rises? The guy who they revealed to be Robin?
Oh. Not too sure.
You didn't know they did a film together? After the Dark Knight Rises?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he plays his gal. And then have you heard of a movie called North? The Nostalgia Critic reviewed it. Anyway, it starred a little 10-year-old Johansson. That is the only Johansson. Make that one of the only Scarlett Johanssons I do not masturbate to because I'm almost 17 and she was 10 in that film, but she's older, so it's this paradox. Oh, son of a bitch! Did I say that out loud?
What did you say?
What?
No.
Did I just say that? Oh, what? Oh shit. Okay, moving on. God damn it, this car! That's it. Screw this boat on wheels. Let me show you a man's car. Here you go, you got the full package. Windscreen that with a separation in the middle that makes it look like two glaring eyes. Little fan right in the middle right there to regulate airflow to the engine. Two bright, piercing yellow headlights from a Honda, believe it or not. Your emblems on your hubcaps. Side exhaust, side vents. A little grappling gun and shin breaker on each side.
I saw this video on YouTube where someone actually remade that car, like, as an actual car.
Yep. I saw that too.
It was a guy in Australia.
Yep, I saw that.
I'm jealous.
Me too. But not jealous, but like...
Jealous because I want one.
I want one too, but, you know, I feel lucky for him and whatnot. I feel happy for him. And then round tail lights from Ferrari. And
It's awesome they used it for Make-A-Wish Foundation.
yeah, that's very cool too. And 4 exhaust panel with the turbine and the vent, and then the vent rear windows in the back, much like a DeLorean. And then the other shin breaker, grappling gun, side vent and exhaust. Little rib pattern and pair of dirtied up Nikes. I'm not kidding, that's what they are. They're Nikes. And don't ask about what these 2 panels are on the top. You don't want to know. Alright. What is that all about? No, I meant with the top panels. You know what those... You saw the movie, so you know what those panels are.
See.
Yeah, but I prefer the how the version from the commercials, the OnStar commercials, made that a grappling gun launcher, which makes more sense. Because why would the hell? Why on God's green earth would the Batmobile have 2 twin machine guns? It just doesn't fit Batman. That goes for the turret on the BVS Batmobile. I miss this thing. I haven't driven this in a couple months. Hit that one thing, but who gives a crap?
Have you ever played any Arkham fan games?
They make those?
Yeah, I've played like 2 of them. There's
Really?
one on Dreams, and then there's another one on Roblox.
Oh, Christ.
What?
You know, this brings a whole new meaning to iDubbbz's joke on Roblox. You wanna know how I got these scars? My father liked Roblox. It was iDubbbz. You never heard of iDubbbz?
No.
God, that dude's got like multi-million subscribers. And he's a hell of a lot better than a PewDiePie schmuck. You heard it here, folks. PewDiePie's a menace. All of his fans are apologetic simps. Much like Holland. I want to try this trick. I've always wanted to do this one. Well, I wish I had the momentum still going, but speed was good, but I gotta get used to this again. You know, personally, what I would like to have is, well, that was a weird tumble. No, but what I was saying is I would definitely like to have, little modification to this thing, to the controller, where it's a steering wheel that's hooked up to the left thumbstick, and a foot pad that much like a brake, much like an actual car, connected to the L2 button and the square button, respectively. And maybe another button dedicated to the gas, which is this. But seriously though, I miss driving this car. Hey, let me ask you a question.
Shoot.
Have you heard of Beetlejuice? Not the Michael Keaton movie, but the comedian.
No, I haven't.
Funny little fella. Now he's when I say little, I don't take that lightly. He's a midget. 5'3". Bit of a badass.
Can I ask you something?
Yep. Shoot.
This is completely random, but this is completely random, but what do you think about Evel Knievel?
Yeah, I've never actually seen him. But
He's awesome. He was awesome.
I've heard. But you know who I think is
He's a legend.
You know who I think is who was a living legend and still kind of is to this day?
Mark Hamill, Kevin Conroy.
Well, I meant well, yes, but I meant like physically, like physical attributes. I'm not into wrestling.
Alright, who?
Bruce, Master of the Nunchucks Lee.
Bruce Lee.
Yep.
Nice.
Master of the whirling nunchakus. No, seriously, I think if you put him in a fight against Michelangelo is losing.
Oh, from Ninja Turtles?
Yeah.
I thought you meant like the painter.
No, not the Renaissance artist.
Splinter was really into those guys.
Yep. And heck, you know what Kevin Smith, you know who Kevin Smith is, right?
Yeah, Silent Bob.
Yep. That was weird. Do you know what?
My sister once said we should compare each other to those two, but I said that's not going to work because I look more like Silent Bob than Jay, and she would, and if she's Silent Bob, she looks more like Jay than Silent Bob.
Wait, she looks like Kevin Smith?
No, I look like Kevin Smith. Like I look more like Kevin Smith than her. Like she doesn't look like Kevin Smith at all. But if you saw me, you.
Okay, who's who? I never actually saw Clerks.
Kevin Smith is Silent Bob. He barely talks, and then I don't know Jay's actor.
Well, I just needed to know who Kevin Smith was.
Kevin Smith is Silent Bob.
Okay. But you know what he named his daughter?
Yeah, it's Harley Quinn.
Yep.
That's a gross name to give to someone.
Yeah. I can imagine the
Especially
naming
with-
process. Like I was thinking, here, well, you do your story and I'll do mine.
Can you imagine how they decided it? It's like, oh, honey, we're gonna have a baby. Oh, is it gonna be a boy or a girl? It's gonna be a girl. Oh, what should we name her? What should we name her, honey? Harley Quinn. What? That's a terrible name. Come on, I've always wanted to name my daughter Harley Quinn. But no, we don't. Have you seen Harley Quinn nowadays? She's too sexualized. People will think she's a prostitute or something. Tell your story. It was funnier in my mind.
Maybe I was thinking, maybe the mother was thinking Harleen, and then, another kid was thinking Quinzel or something like that, and then maybe, then Kevin came in, or Smith came in, or whatever, and it said, Harleen Quinzel. Rework it a bit and you get Harley Quinn.
Would you name your kids after a comic book character?
I was thinking about naming my boy Tim. My first boy.
I was named after the Phantom.
Well, what's the first name? Danny? I didn't actually see that show. That's just the first thing that came to my mind.
No, the Phantom's name is Kit.
Kit what?
The Phantom, the purple guy.
Yeah, I know. I just didn't know what I couldn't tell what you said.
The Phantom's name is Kit.
Kit? Or
Yeah.
Kit?
Kit.
So K-I-T, like a model kit?
A model Kit from Knight Rider, that kid from Tailspin, yeah, Kit.
One or two T's?
I actually don't know. All I know is his name's Kit.
Well, I mean on your name.
Well, technically that's, I don't know, they gave me a lot of names. But
Reminds me of these
KIT.
Could be like the car.
It could be, Michael.
It's funny because we name dropped David Hasselhoff earlier.
Ever watch Knight Rider?
No, but I've heard it's a good show.
It is a good show. It's really good.
Alright.
If you how do I explain it? It's kind of hard to explain. But,
Was the driving like Smokey and the Bandit?
I've never seen Smokey and the Bandit.
Oh, good point, but you could pull up the driving scenes. Oh, we got a second person watching. I wonder who it might be. So you still want me to call you Bubsy, or since you said your name?
Just say Bubsy.
I'm just making sure, because I unless people tell me otherwise, I just prefer to,
I prefer my fictional name.
I understand, but like I said, unless people tell me otherwise, I respect like the when people tell me otherwise, but normally I just have a hard time trusting people if they just I'm not saying I don't trust you, but I'm just saying if they just just flat out, but if they kind of silently go about wanting to be preferred, they don't actually give you a name or whatever, originally, like, kind of like, you know, like, say if for it's like business reasons or something like that. Like they don't want to give their name for business reasons. Then I have a hard time trusting, but I trust you since, you know, I'm talking with you, I'm actually speaking with you, so, you know, I can tell, you know, you're a legitimate person and whatnot, you know, you are who you say you are.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Now, okay, I looked it up. Now that you say that, Knight Rider is kind of like the car scenes are kind of like those Smokey the Bandit car chase scenes.
Oh no, I meant just the driving.
Yeah, it is. They're kind of like
sweet.
that. Just like Knight Rider goes to more of an extreme level. Like Kit will like jump over, like he'll jump through like a moving train, or he has like multiple gadgets like the Batmobile, like he has a laser, he has like he can basically like jump while he's driving, and he can talk, of course.
You know, I think that's pretty much what they turned the Gadget Mobile into in the movie. Into Kit.
Unsuccessfully.
You know, I don't mind the idea of like a AI system in the car, just as long as it's not comic relief.
Yeah, that was annoying.
Pretty
Also,
much.
The voice was kind of annoying too.
That's what I mean. Pretty much what they did with Alfred is, or not Alfred, Jarvis. Holy mother frickin'.
Something fall?
Yeah, my Spider-Man Dr. Pepper can collection.
Dr. Pepper can?
Don't ask.
Are they promotional cans or something?
Yeah, I said Spider-Man Dr. Pepper cans.
Nice.
Thank you, but unfortunately, they are of the one that the teenagers simp for. They're Holland cans.
Oh.
I wasn't lucky enough to get the Raimi cans.
Do you know the Batman Forever McDonald's mugs?
Yeah, I'd like a couple.
My older brother has the Riddler one. I really want the Batman one.
I think you know which two I want.
And is Batman one of them?
Yep. And I think you can guess what the second is.
Robin?
Of course.
Nice.
Because you can't have one without the other.
That's true.
Here's my idea for the perfect beverage for the three of them. Oh, two of them. Sorry, two.
Batman and cookies.
That was good, but I was thinking... blue Gatorade. Or purple to grape. Or no, that's really more Kool-Aid is more blackish in the grape color. Never mind. Like blue Gatorade because, you know, the 70s suit.
Right.
And just something in red. For, well, you know who.
Like fruit punch or something?
Yeah, Hawaiian punch. Or, yeah, Hawaiian punch or cherry Kool-Aid. I think Robin would be a Kool-Aid drinker, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, or even Hawaiian punch. One of the two. But, moving on. The Two-Face. If I got the Two-Face and Riddler, I think I know the perfect combinations for both of those for a drink. In the mugs.
Alright, what?
Something a little thicker. How about for the Riddler, definitely a bit of grape and a bit something in whatever is in green. Because, you know, his colors are green and purple. Even though Carrie didn't have a lick of purple. Even his mask was just green. I still don't get why. Same with the hair. I don't get that bright, strawberry red hair. That was weird.
Yeah.
But how do you do a soda that's like Two-Face? Honestly, alcohol is more easier to mix, even though I don't drink and I'm underage, but still. But what were you gonna say?
What if you get a cup that has a divider in the middle, and then you pour one drink on one side and another drink on another side?
Oh, I like your style. And I'm thinking, why not? Even though this isn't black enough. We all know traditional Two-Face. Black and white suit. Half black, half white. But, to substitute, how about really go opposites? Because you know how Two-Face is about opposites, you know?
Yeah.
How about the white is represented by milk, and the black by coffee?
I thought you were gonna say like chocolate milk or something.
Well, I said you gotta go opposites. One half cold, one half hot.
True.
I think it should be like the divider should be like a thermos. You know, keep hot stuff hot, cold stuff cold. Because nobody wants cold hot coffee or warm milk. Might be bulky, but it might be nice.
That's true.
Actually, that reminds me. In Almost Got 'Em when they were making the tea, Dent went straight for the half and half. I've actually had it. It is terrible. I don't think Penguin's drink would be salty.
It would?
No, your sister was saying that.
Is she on the stream?
Yeah, she's watching.
Hi, sis.
But are you talking about what we were talking about with the cups, or were you talking about in Almost Got 'Em? You know, I really wish they did a sequel to that. I know there was a spiritual successor in the form of nostalgia critics spoofing it in the It review from the 2017 It movie. But I really wish they did a sequel to it, like, or at least, you know, like in a different Batman show.
Right.
I wonder if they would use the same characters, like a lot of the live-action remakes, or if they would do,
So who do you really think came close to killing Batman?
Well, believe it or not. Guess what?
But
He really threw a rock at him.
There I was, held up in this corner. When Batman came nosing around, he was getting closer. Closer. I threw a rock at him.
So, Harv, tell us about your story. It was a big rock. Here's my version of it. I don't know if I've done it before or not, but I love doing this version. There I was, right in front of that door. After I have said trick or treat, the door opened, and then he threw a rock in my bag.
I got a rock.
I'm sorry, it's just that when I can't help but think of both of those at the same time when I'm watching one or the other. Whenever Charlie Brown says, I got a rock, I always come in, I've never told my family where it's from. Even to this day, I have not shown them the episode or the clip, but I always say, it was a big rock. And they always look at me like, what's that from? And I say, I'll show you sometime. I'll show you sometime. But I never show them. That's the funny part.
Yeah,
they know I do it every year. But the funny, I think I might never actually tell them. But I think I will this year. What, do you?
Oh, you will? Not anymore. I retired 2 years ago.
I retired at the age of 10.
10?
Yeah?
Dude,
my costume was
my
costume was a piece of shit.
I've had bad costumes before.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You're not the kid who had the t-shirt, the bed sheet, the long sleeve shirt underneath, and the blue sweatpants, and cut off a bit of the sheet to make a belt, and called yourself Superman.
Oh.
Like literally, you know how I got the cape to go on and whatnot? I didn't even go trick-or-treating because I was going to be laughed at. I couldn't even find a pair of red socks.
God.
So I was literally walking around in black shoes, a Superman t-shirt, a Superman, oh not a Superman, but because I didn't want to use any of the store-bought costumes that were Superman, because this was 2014, and guess what happened a year and a half before?
What?
Okay, let me recap. October of 2014, guess what happened in June of 2013 for the character? 3 syllables. Man of Steel. I didn't want to wear a Henry Cavill Superman suit because I wanted the trunks.
Alright.
I wanted to borrow my dad's red underwear. Like literally, they were like red underwear I could wear over my sweatpants. Because I was gonna, I had a Batman belt. It was already gold, so I was thinking about, just putting some red fabric around it to, simulate the belt loops and borrow my dad's underwear and wear them over the sweatpants because they were big enough. Guess what?
What?
I couldn't do I wasn't allowed to go walking around in my father's underwear. So I really wanted the red trunks because that's the Superman I grew up with, Christopher Reeve.
Seriously, my very last Halloween was probably my most successful.
Now, who'd you go as?
I tried going as Spider-Man Noir, but everyone called me the Invisible Man.
Oh, that's right.
But that's because when you're a teen, you just want to break all the rules on Halloween.
Who'd you go as?
Exactly
so do you have a list of everyone you dressed as, or no? Because I remember each one I did. Starting from 2000.
That memory.
Okay, so I'll do mine while you think about it. From 2006 to, well, not 2006, I mean 2008 to 2013, I did a couple repeats. So 2 characters I repeated, except for 2 years. So out of all 6 years I've done it, only 4 characters I went as. 2008 and 9, I went as the Amazing Spider-Man, even before the Amazing Spider-Man was an insult. The name Amazing Spider-Man was an insult. I still think I still call him the Amazing, even though the Garfield wasn't amazing. False advertising. In a nutshell. Oh, here's my joke. I always like to say in a nutshell instead of a half shell with some jokes, like
Heroes in a half shell.
something like that. But how about false advertising in a nutshell?
Yeah,
Refund power. I remember I had a. Oh, nice. What? Wait, when you say it wasn't good, was it one of those ones where they make it like all pink and whatnot, and had the little dumbass mask and a little tutu?
Who are you talking to?
Your sister.
Oh, what'd you say?
I remember when I was when I was little, I had a Batgirl costume. ... It wasn't good. Another series of ... dots. Was it a little? Was it a little pink one with a tutu?
No, I think it was like a hoodie or something.
Or was it one of those little slutty ones where they put the? You ever see those before, where it's like a little dress and a cowl and a cape? You ever see those?
I've seen that one.
I love how the Lego Batman movie made fun of those. Because I hate...
No, Bat Lady, Lady Bat. Katarina, Soccer Mom Bat. Yeah, I remember that.
Because I actually had a friend who dressed up in a Halloween costume of that specific Batgirl, the ballerina-looking one. And then I knew one, and I saw this one. It actually, but here's the weird thing: they give Batman, Robin, Superman, Wonder Woman, and Supergirl for DC character or another male DC characters the legitimate Halloween costumes from from the comics and whatnot.
Yeah, I get you.
But they always give Batgirl the slutty or cute outfits, not the comic Halloween stores or Walmart. But I saw this one about 5 years ago. No, about 4 years ago. I'm sorry. it was like a dark purplish black and a yellow, so it was kind of like a mix between the, you know, traditional black and yellow with the, you know, at the Yvonne Craig purple. But it looked like the actual Batgirl costume. It was a long sleeve t-shirt with a lackluster cape. It was terrible. Did it have a cowl?
Wait, was it good or bad?
No, the costume